So Sri Lanka have got an easy win over West Indies in the first match, in the first ODI match of the 3-match ODI series. So hello friends, we will review Sri Lanka versus West Indies first ODI. So if we talk about combinations, both the teams decided to go with spin. If we talk about in particular Sri Lanka, they opted to go with 3 genuine spinners and 2 spin bowling all-rounders in Kamindu Mendes and Charith Asalanka. The genuine 3 spinners were Vanindu Hasaranga, Jeffrey Van der Sey and Dhunit Velalage. They were playing with only one genuine seamer, frontline seamer Asita Fernando, and Janith Liange was also there to cooperate with him as a seam batting all-rounder. So it was clear-cut call that they were going with the same surface as they did India in the ODI series. On the other hand, West Indies were quite a bit balanced. They were playing with 3 seamers in Romario Shepherd, Alzari Joseph, and Jaden Seals. The 2 frontline spinners, Hayden Wash and Gudakesh Moti, and 1 spin bowling all-rounder, Winston Chase, who can bowl stump off spin. The call that they made, the decision Sri Lanka made to go with spinners was really justified in first even power play of 10 overs. They had cleaned up their, I think, 3 wickets of both the openers. Then the biggest wicket of West Indies batting lineup, Shea Hope, who's the pillar of West Indies batting lineup in white ball, especially in ODI format. The average he possesses is really ultimate. He's actually the backbone. He's been the backbone of West Indies cricket, and that is why he's demoted himself to play in middle order to stabilize the team balance and to provide some balance in team. But Sri Lanka were successful to get rid out of him. Then there were partnerships between Kisi Karti, Sherfan Rutherford. Then after that, Sherfan Rutherford and Roston Chase made a good contribution. I am really impressed here with Sherfan Rutherford because with the reputation he comes with the reputation of being a T20 player, but the way he's been evolving, the innings he played against New Zealand in T20 World Cup was also a very mature innings by him. That is why West Indies managed to win that match. Otherwise, they did not have any chance to claim that win over New Zealand. Now he's played a really good innings against the odds because the ball was turning really quickly. Still, he managed to play against spin, and that is not his strongest point to play against spin. But he did that. He played. I think he was batting on 80s. I think when the rain came, I think he had an opportunity to score his first international 100, but unfortunately rain interrupted the match. West Indies were 185 for 4, I think, and then they did not come to bat again. Sri Lanka had the target of 232 in 37 overs. It didn't seem that they would score too many runs unless Sherfan and Rutherford play the complete overs. It was a good start by West Indies by cleaning up the opener. Then Kusal Mendes and Sadira Samaravikrama followed by, and all of a sudden Sri Lanka had lost 3 wickets with having not too many runs. Then there come the talisman, Sri Lanka's captain Charith Asalanka. I mean, it still are the early days of Sri Lanka's captain in international cricket, but how many times we've seen him saving Sri Lanka, getting Sri Lanka out of a big trouble. Shan Madushka and Charith Asalanka, they made a big contribution in Sri Lanka's scoreboard, and I think their partnership was enough to make them close to victory. Then both the players got out in the end, but the target was not enough then, and the match was almost done when these two were batting. A lot of credit goes to Nishan Madushka as well because he's come out with an awful test series against England. He was not among the runs in test cricket for too long. Good start for him in white ball through. Pathum Nisanka didn't play the first match. I think he wasn't available. He was not fit enough to play that first match. Hope that he returns in the second match of the series, and we see some more interesting drama in the second match of the series, and we will expect West Indies to come back with more intent, with more aggression in the second ODI.